Previously on Wolfout Tonight.
Watch the news at all tonight, or? There's so much beauty in the world. Not here, but somewhere probably, I've heard.
Mr. Soddentrauser, is that
German?
embarrassing to have that name?
I've hungered for your touch. I'm alive! According to my calculations, it's all been a dream. A terrible dream.
Broadcasting live from Wolfout Studios in sunny Madison, Wisconsin. It's Wolfout Tonight with Nate Chappell. This week we welcome special guest Pinocchio. But first, the man who might be honest, but don't call him Ernest. Ernest is his dad's name. Nate Chappell.
Randy. Johnny? Yes, good evening, Truth Wolves, and welcome to another episode of the show built on trust, honesty, and and tigers. A big pile of tigers. We are happy to be back. We took a week off there for Labor Day. Labor Day for a lot of the country marks the end of summer, but in Wisconsin we're like, screw summer, we've got to have sidewalk salt and sweaters out by Tuesday morning, you know? Just in case. 'Tis the season. So it is episode honesty tonight, and I thought this would be a really good opportunity to, open up to you guys, to come clean about a few things. This is a safe space, right? So here are a couple shocking admissions from me in a new segment that we like to call Shocking Admissions. Shocking Admissions. Well, I sing random strings of numbers to the tune of various famous songs, mostly Rock Around the Clock. I have to say Tom or Roe in my head every time I spell tomorrow. I often sprinkle salt into my hand and just eat it plain. I used to go to a salt pile near my grandma's house and just gather up the rock salt and shove it in my pocket so that I could eat it later at school. Sometimes if I'm outside and nobody's around and I have to sneeze, I just make it look like I'm sneezing into my arm. I'm actually shooting underneath it, because I don't want that shit all over my inner elbow. Until recently, every time my cat Virginia yawned, I would stick my finger in her mouth. So mean. 18 years I did that. Now I feel like each yawn could be her last, so I'm gonna let her have it. Every time I try to say aristocrat, I say aristocat. Every time. And I've never seen the movie Aristocats, but I have seen the movie The Aristocrats. I often worry that I've lacerated myself badly, but I can't tell because shock has set in. So I have to check to make sure that I'm not bleeding. Alright, thanks. It feels great to get that off my chest, you guys. Hey, I just remembered, in an effort to up our viral load a little bit, to spread this Wolfout sickness around the web, we've decided to make our own viral videos. So, are you guys ready? Let's get viral. Alright, Johnny? So, you guys, what do you think about all this rain, huh? It's been crazy, hasn't it? Alright, that was viral, you guys. That one's really gonna catch on. I think that's hilarious. And refreshing. So, I saw a guy driving a late 90s Honda Civic with a bumper sticker that said, "We are the 99%. Yeah, we know. You didn't have to tell us that. But then again, who am I to talk? I mean, I don't even have a bumper sticker. I mean, who puts a bumper sticker on a yacht? Look, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, right now as a matter of fact. The Honda Civic is the Dave of cars. And I don't know any billionaires named Dave, I can tell you that much. Hell, I don't know any billionaires at all. Or Daves for that matter, now that I think of it. Actually, I do know a lot of Daves. I just made that up for the bit, and I don't feel bad about it. Not one bit. Well, that was a very forthcoming monologue, and next, the forthcoming segment has all the news you can't use. It's my week in review. Welcome to my week in review. I'm Nate Chappell, and this is my week. My wife Vivian and I went canoeing over Labor Day weekend, and no matter how hard she paddled, she just couldn't get away from me. We were really cooking, weren't we? When asked for comment on the weather, Viv replied, windy. On Monday, I listened to a podcast that was about how to train a cat. This led me to wonder why you'd want to train a cat. They don't even have any thumbs. I mean, what, are you going to train them to poop in a box? You know what, actually that sounds like a pretty good idea, actually. On Tuesday, I saw somebody eating a Sloppy Joe and wondered why somebody ever thought that the name Sloppy Joe sounded appetizing. Then I remembered the name the competition picked. Manwich. Yum, people meat. I've got it. Up until about 5 days ago, I thought Manwich was pronounced Mamwich. Well, that was my week, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nate Chappell saying my week was better than your week. Coming down. I can't see him now. He's coming. Nice jump, buddy.
It's a horse game.
Whatever you want it to be. You riding yourself?
Yeah, that's it.
Welcome to Nate Grady, How to Tell the Truth, an instructional video, part of the Knowledge is What You Know instructional video series. And now, Nate Grady. Hi, I'm Nate Grady. Webster defines truth as the quality or state of being true. And a guy who plays the bongos outside my building defines truth as, whose truth, man? Your truth? That's inside you, man. And I think that sounds pretty cool. Confused? Me too. Now, we've all heard that honesty is the best policy, right? Well, this first scenario puts that policy to the test. Let's policy what happens.
Hey, do you think this shirt is too big on me?
Yeah, and your head is too small. Well, I would say our honesty policy totally rules! Do you see how the handsome man was not only truthful about the shirt, so he'll never have to see it again, but he also got to add on a bonus truth about the tiny-headed man's tiny head. Now, I'm sure we've all had a friend ask us to help them move. Worst case scenario, right? DEFCON 5. 50,000. So maybe it's okay to tell a little white lie in this situation, right? Wrong, liar.
Hey, would you be able to help me move this weekend?
I would be able to, but I'm not going to because I really, really don't want to. So. Win-win. See, you don't have to help your friend move. And you told the truth. It works. But what about at work? We've all heard of the politics, greed, espionage, dogs eating dogs, backstabbing, everyone clawing and climbing on the unconscious bodies, or worse, God forbid, dead bodies of whomever gets in your way, rampant in modern corporate culture. But what if we tried killing everyone with a truth sword instead?
I know you're busy, but do you think I'd get those reports by the end of the day?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm not busy at all. I've just been playing Minesweeper all week. Sorry, boss. You just got truth done. Now let's chit-chat about small talk. Here in your region, it's customary to make polite, benign conversation with those around you. But what if honest instead?
Hey, how was your night?
Oh, it was pretty good. I had a dream that you and I were nude in a bathtub full of feathers. Sounds like somebody should check out my dream analysis instructional audio cassettes, which, to be honest, are poorly recorded, poorly researched, and hard to hear. Now, I've said a lot of words over the last several minutes, and we've watched some videos. Still confused? I'm not surprised. I threw this together at the last minute, and you aren't very smart. So here's one more example that might really drive this point home, or frankly, into a ravine.
Do you know what time it is?
I've never liked you. And now you're completely alone, because your honesty has made you unbearable to be around. Congratulations. You've got no one left to lie to. Well, thanks for joining me for another installment of my Nate Grady Knowledge is What You Know instructional series. TV author David Duchovny once said, "The truth is out there. He's a liar. The truth is in here, man." And I'm Nate Grady, reminding you that knowledge is what you know.
Water. Just water.
Now, they're always going to be trying to raise the bar, right? Raise the bar so that what? You have to jump over it? I don't think so. Let's get under it. Okay, so what is success? Meeting your goals, right? Your goals. The goals set by you. Given what and who you are. Are you really going to run a marathon? Probably not. So I say, set very easy to achieve goals, make sense? And achieve them. Bam! We've redefined success. Question? But can you say you're training for a marathon? Look at me. I forgot my notes today. I'm winging it. But can you tell? Probably. Do I care? No. But let's be honest. Who wants to hire a guy like this? Anybody? And hard work is what? For suckers. How low can you go?
Get Under It with Nate Grady, a motivational seminar, part of the Wolfout Television Late Night Seminar Series.
But, does anyone know if this place validates parking?
Let's vote. Lou, you're up.
Abby, I'll promise you right here, right now, that I will stay loyal.
Hep is right, Mr. Magician. Man in the mirror. I don't know where Mr. Magician came from, but that's wherever he came from. This is what I call this segment now. It's a magic magician. That's what I call myself, apparently, in the mirror. So, I am a bit of a magic magician if you think about it. I do a lot of magic tricks. Okay. Check this out. See this? Oh. Not bad, huh? Right in the eye. Oh, it only can come out of my mouth for some reason, but not bad, right? So that's the magic part. What was the other part? Magic. Nobody listens to what I'm saying. It's fine. So I wanted to talk to you guys for just a second about. I was thinking about taking a right turn here in my career. I was thinking about maybe going into soaps. Like we could make a soap opera. So I wanted to try it out for a second. Okay. Marlena, I kidnapped our son. You guys, that do anything for you? Write in. Just write in with the hashtag Marlena, I kidnapped our son. And let me know if you like my performance and forward the email to people. So guys, that was Man in the Mirror. It's time to go. But before I do, I want to remind you, I'm starting with you, Man in the Mirror. Well, welcome back to Wolfout Tonight. It's the guest segment. We call it that because at this segment every week we have a guest. And today's guest, it's the biggest liar of them all, Pinocchio. Thanks for being here, Pinocchio. In the interest of honesty, I want to admit that I am kind of surprised that you're not a little wooden boy, that you are in fact a real man.
Oh, yeah. At the end of the movie, I turned into a real boy. I've kind of grown since then.
Oh, I have to admit that... Actually, I have a shocking admission. Johnny? I never saw Pinocchio all the way through. I got scared. It was that whale part. I got super scared and...
That makes sense. I mean, it must have been real scary for you as a little boy.
Well, I wasn't that I wasn't little. I was about. Anyway, so I have to, change course a little here because I had all these marionette questions for you. But how about what have you been up to since you were in the whale?
I mean, I've just been keeping busy, trying to be a real boy and then turn into a real man. Kind of make do, get odd jobs here and there. Just Pinocchio stuff.
Nice. Do you ever miss, being a wooden boy?
No, this is way more freeing. Don't have to worry about conscience or anything like that. Just gotta keep it on the straight and easy.
Alright, look, I gotta be honest. I'm not buying your story. I don't believe you're actually Pinocchio. So, Johnny, lie detector.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, so this is a lie detector. Johnny's going to administer the test to you. So he's just going to put that on your finger. We're just going to ask you a few questions. I'm sure you'll do fine.
Okay.
Okay, so we're ready, Johnny? I'm just going to ask you a question to calibrate here. Are you wearing glasses?
No.
Good? All right. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you some questions here. Number one. What was the name of the fairy? What color was the fairy that turned you into a real boy?
Blue.
Okay. What animal did they give you the face and tail of?
Donkey.
Okay, pretty good. Did the whale have big teeth?
Yes. No. I have a confession. I'm not actually Pinocchio. I just found his wallet somewhere. I just wanted to be on the show.
Oh, well, you could have just asked.
Oh, cool. Can I be on the show?
No, I don't. We're pretty booked up, actually.
Good thing you confessed, because it's just a picture of a snake.
Well, I had a game segment planned where we made you lie a bunch and then we limboed under your nose, but I guess we'll just have to play it by ear and let's play lie detector. So the way lie detector works is that we're each gonna say 2 truths and a lie, not necessarily in that order, otherwise it'd be pretty easy. And then the other person has to guess which one was a lie. Okay? So we're gonna have our guest go first. You do the honors.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So my 3 things are: I studied chemical engineering in college, I craft my own beer, and I own a tuba.
As a tuba guy, but the way you said it was so specific. It was I own a tuba, not that I play tuba. What was the other ones?
I studied chemical engineering.
Okay.
And I brew my own beer.
I'm gonna say that you studied chemical engineering. Is that the lie?
That's the truth.
Oh, which was the lie?
I do not craft my own beer.
Oh man, that was a good one. Okay, well my turn. Okay. I once ate an entire box of Luden's cough drops in one sitting. I'm an avid skydiver. I broke my ribs falling off a stationary bike.
See, I could see eating a bunch of cough drops because that makes sense in a sick person's mind.
Literally a sick person. They're cough drops.
I'm gonna go with the skydiving because you don't look like much of a flyer.
Michael won, everybody. That was a lie detector. You detected my lie. And that was the game segment, guys. So, looks like Michael won. And if we could go to the end of the show now, that'd be great. Okay, ready, guys? Oh, there's the alarm, everybody. Okay. Oh man, well ladies and gentlemen, that has been another honest-to-God episode of my favorite show, Wolfout Tonight. I want to thank our very special guest tonight, Michael Thomas from Atlas Improv right here on the scenic east side of Madison. I also want to thank Michael Thompson, he's just a friend of mine. So go see a show at Atlas Improv, and I want to put special thanks to my biggest crew of 2, Viv Chappell and Johnny Fisher for sticking with me through this. Finn Hammond and Tyler Ensard made the music for the show. Look for Tyler on SoundCloud and look for Finn in the dictionary under T for The Truth. We are a proud production of Wolfout TV. Go to wolfout.tv to check out more media from me. And look for Wolfout TV in your grocery freezer or wherever social media is sold. Look, we're about to pass 50,000 views on YouTube. Me too, you guys. Or whatever. Might roll over today, actually. Yours could be the 50,000th view. So go watch some stuff. Click around. We're Wolfout TV on the tube too. So I want to thank Nate Grady for his time as always. Stick around for a look back at his career in politics. Alright, as Mr. Mom always said, I want you to tell your friends all about me. Sleep tight, nap wolves. Watch out for bed bugs and be excellent to each other.
Hi, I'm Nate Grady. When I turned 18, I bought myself a pack of cigarettes and some porn. When I turned 21, I bought myself a beer. When I turned 25, I rented a car. I just recently realized that I'll be turning 35 this summer, which of course means that I'll finally be old enough to be elected President of the United States of America. So I figured I might as well do that too. Vote Nate Grady. I'm barely legal. Hi, I'm Nate Grady. It seems like anyone we elect these days is just running for re-election from day one. Well, I won't. I've never kept a job for more than 3 years. I can't imagine why my presidency would be much different. Hell, I barely want to be president for one term. Vote Nate Grady. I'll be gone in 4 years, tops.
Hi, I'm Nate Grady. As you may have heard, I was not elected to be president of America. Maybe I was too liberal. Maybe I was too conservative. Maybe I didn't file the paperwork on time. Or at all. But I'm not looking to point fingers here. I don't know whose fault it is. So, well, I may not be living here come January. We'll get him next year. Hi, I'm Nate Grady. I was lying in bed this morning trying to take a quiz that would tell me what Disney princess I would be. I accidentally clicked on some newsy site. I'm Jasmine, by the way. But what I saw on this horrible, boring website was that there was a gubernatorial race on in Wisconsin. And I thought to myself, what a funny sounding word. And then I thought to myself, I live in Wisconsin and don't have a job. So I do a little R&R and I find out that there's only 2 people applying for this job. You got Scott Walker, where have we heard that before? Oh right, The Walking Dead. And I've always voted no on zombies. And then you got this Mary Burke. Well, frankly, that sounds like a lady's name. These guys are always talking about moving Wisconsin forward. Been there, done that. I say, let's make like Bill and Ted and move Wisconsin backwards. Like, say, to 1978 when gas was only 63 cents a gallon. Or 1985 when Bob Euchre was in a sitcom. I know, weird, right? Or to 1989 when Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure was still in theaters. Come on, don't you miss those days? Vote Nate Grady and take a giant step backwards. I'm okay. You get it?
Hi, I'm Nate Grady. Webster defines debate as a contention by words or arguments. Jobs, 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 jobs. Is my time almost up? Companies are using overseas sweatshops. Sweatshops. Doesn't that sound gross? Ew. I'm a big supporter of women. I really love women. My mom's a woman. Read my lips. I think I understand trickle-down economics. But I'm saying, why don't we start with double-down economics? Pass. Can I pass? Can I have some more water? I also have a 5-point plan. High five. I can't breathe. Can you use it in a sentence? Free pizza for all. Oh, I'm sorry. I was up all night cramming for this thing. Hey, fair's fair. He's already had 4 years. Give somebody else a turn. It's my turn. I'm the sane one. I'm the sane one. On day 1, I'll probably just set up my office and get my Star Wars guys all lined up. Jim, I'd like to respond. I know you are. But what am I? Yes, I experimented with drugs in college, but I didn't inhale. You can't inhale heroin unless you smoke it. I did smoke heroin.
Nate Grady, Nate DeBatey. Oh, say, what we're trying to do is this right here. Well, God. Hey guys, you ever have issues with technology? Yeah, I thought you did. And I do too. So what I want to say to all of you electronics out there is 10101010. Boring pattern, bro. 001. Now,
I also want to. That spells out if you work the binary. That works out to bloop, 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 bloop. Good night and good nachos.